What's the creepiest pasta you've ever heard? Well, get ready to dive into the unsettling world of the supernatural with today's chilling tale from Alaska. The vast wilderness of Alaska holds both breathtaking beauty and terrifying secrets. And today, we're going to explore one of the most unsettling legends from this unforgiving land. The story of the Cossack, also known as the Otter Man. These shape-shifting creatures are said to prowl the dark waters of Alaska's rivers and lakes, preying on unsuspecting victims who dare to venture too close. But what exactly is the Kushtaka? According to Native American folklore, the Kushtaka is a shape-shifting water demon that takes the form of a giant otter. These mysterious beings are said to be able to mimic human voices and lure their victims to the water's edge. Once they have you alone, it's only a matter of time before they strike. With lightning speed, they snatch their victims whole, dragging them down into the murky depths and never letting them go. Some say that once these creatures have dragged you into the water, they will steal your soul and leave your body behind, a hollowed-out shell of its former self. Others claim that the Kushtaka will take on your form and even assume your identity, tricking your loved ones into thinking that you are still alive when in reality, you are nothing more than a memory. Now let me ask you a question. Have you ever found yourself alone in the Alaskan wilderness? If so, did you hear any strange sounds or voices calling out to you from the darkness? Share your experiences below. We'd love to hear from you. Maybe you had an encounter with one of these creatures, but don't worry, you can stay anonymous. The legend of the Kushtaka has been passed down through generations of Native Americans for centuries, and it is said that these creatures are still active in Alaska today. If you ever find yourself exploring the great outdoors in this part of the world, it is important to be aware of the dangers that may lie ahead. So if you are in Alaska, what should you do to stay safe from the Kushman? First and foremost, it is crucial to respect the power of the natural world and be cautious when exploring unfamiliar waterways. The Kushtaka is said to be most active in areas where fresh water meets the sea, such as rivers and lakes. So it is wise to avoid swimming or boating in these areas, especially at night, when these creatures are most active. It is also important to be aware of your surroundings and listen for any strange sounds or voices while you are out in the wilderness. If you hear anything that does not sound quite right, it is best to err on the side of caution and move away from the sound. Do not attempt to investigate further, as this could lead you right into the path of the Kushtaka. In addition, it is a good idea to travel with a group of people rather than alone, as the Kushtaka is known to target lone individuals who are easy prey. By staying with a group, you can rely on the support and assistance of your companions if you find yourself in danger. Finally, it is important to remember that the Kushtaka is a creature of water, and therefore, it is best to avoid any prolonged skin contact with water. If you are in the creature's territory, this means that you should not spend long periods of time in lakes or rivers, even during the day. By following these tips, you can help ensure that you stay safe and that you do not become the next victim of the terrifying Kushtaka. But let's think about this for a minute. What if you are being stalked by something unseen while you sleep, something that waits until you let your guard down completely? It's not just in the wild that danger lurks. For some, the nightmare of the Kushtaka doesn't end even when they return home. Many people have reported strange occurrences in their homes that they believe are linked to the curse taken. If you have recently moved into an older house or apartment, you might want to pay attention to any unusual activity that goes on around you. Do you ever hear scratching sounds in your walls or footsteps in your attic? If you experience these sounds, it's important not to ignore them. Instead, you should take action immediately to protect yourself. You can start by checking your doors and windows to make sure they are all securely locked. In addition, you may want to consider investing in a security system or hiring a guard dog to keep you safe. It's also important to be aware of the presence of any water sources in your home, such as a fish tank or fountain. The Kushtaka is a creature of water, and so it's possible that it may try to gain entry to your home through these sources. Be sure to cover any standing water and make sure that no water is left out in the open. Finally, it is important to remember that the Kushtaka is a trickster and that it may try to deceive you in order to gain entry to your home. Be wary of anyone who comes to your door claiming to be a repairman or other service provider, as these are common disguises for the Kushtaka. Do not let anyone into your home if you are not expecting them. By following these tips, You can help ensure that you and your family stay safe from the dangers of the Kushtaka, even within the walls of your own home. Now I want to turn things over to you. Have you ever heard of the Kushtaka before? And have you ever experienced anything similar to this? If so, share your thoughts and experiences below. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe for more spine-chilling tales.